State of New California. Notice to all Californians. Grievance 78. July 23, 2019. New California is a state in development exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Article 4, Sections 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution. Statement of intent. The citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising their right to form a new state, provided in United States Constitution, Article 4, Sections 3 and 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of America and under the Constitution of the United States. New California Declaration of Independence of January 15, 2018 states, "Whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold the people's power without legal authority and pursuing invariably the same object that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security." Preamble of the New California State Constitution states, "We, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity." First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, "Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances." The counties of New California bring forward 95 grievances to be announced in public on Tuesday at 11 a.m. State of New California, Grievance 78. Declaration of Grievance, Statement of Facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator who openly defies federal law. California state government is in direct violation of the following: United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 4, "The United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a republican form of government, and shall protect each of them against invasion, and on application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot be convened, against domestic violence." United States Constitution, Article 6. "This Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land. And the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding." Unelected tyrants is the order of the day. California's monoparty political machine, its socialist governor, along with socialist elected officials, agencies, and unelected regional governance boards, are colluding to create a communist California state in direct violation of both Article 4, Section 4, and Article 6 of the United States Constitution. One of the totalitarian tools the state of California utilizes is regionalism, the use of unelected people to governance boards that have massive power and control over virtually all aspects of the lives of United States citizens living in California. Regional boards have more power than any elected official in any state, county, or city position. Regional boards are the single most destructive tool the socialist monoparty system has at its disposal to destroy the Republican form of government required by Article 4, Section 2 of the United States Constitution. The unelected regional boards override elected city and county governments on land use, water, and air issues. Regional boards ride roughshod over every aspect of life, using combined regulatory zealotry with high-level corruption. Unelected, unaccountable regulatory zealots override scores of elected governments in California for corrupt purposes every day. Lloyd Billingsley of the California Globe recently wrote, quote, "Last month, the California Coastal Commission, CCC, fined the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Half Moon Bay a full $1.6 million for, quote, failing to provide public access to its nearby beaches," end quote. The hotel, quote, failed to display signs informing the public that beaches are free and open to anyone, end quote. And in the commission's view, came up short on providing free parking for beachgoers not staying at the hotel. The Ritz-Carlton did not actually block anyone from going to the beach, so a fine of $1.6 million may have left Californians puzzled about the state agency that levied such a steep penalty. Like the California Housing Finance Agency, CalHFA, and the California Coastal Commission. State courts sometimes had the temerity to rule against the CCC, so the CCC pushed for the power to levy fines directly. Despite concerns from the legislative analyst in 2012, the CCC gained the power to bypass the courts and levy fines directly, as with the recent action against the Ritz-Carlton. Of the $1.6 million fine, $1 million will go to a commission fund that provides signs, trails, stairs, and other amenities to help the public use state beaches. The remaining $600,000 will go to the Peninsula Open Space Trust, a Palo Alto land conservation group, to help purchase a property north of the hotel to expand public beach access. The commission thus confiscates funds from the hotel and transfers the money to another private group to buy property, all without oversight from the courts." End quote. Yet another totalitarian tool is the use of extortion for various bogus permits required by the regional boards, which give the money to their board members' friends. California's trajectory toward totalitarianism is now being revealed. The Russian translation of regional governance is Soviet governance, California. California is in the advanced stages of turning into a communist state modeled after the Soviet Union and China, the largest communist nation in the world. The race is now on to not just save California as a member state in the Union of States known as the United States of America, but the race is on to save the United States of America and the 50 states that form the Union of States itself. New California State movement stands in the breach to save the Union of States known as the United States of America. Insurrection. The government of California, the current socialist governor and monoparty system, along with local officials, are following a coordinated design with the intent to actively engage in acts of insurrection against the U.S. Constitution. The Insurrection Act of 1807 is a United States federal law that governs the ability of the President of the United States to deploy military troops within the United States to put down lawlessness, insurrection, and rebellion. Acts of secession. Therefore, the California government, in conjunction with the socialist state executive, instituted wherever the current socialist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on United States citizens living in California with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very Union of States which secures our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting socialist governor of California, the monoparty legislature, and local elected officials is evidence of abdication of the responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state and citizens of the United States living in California. Prayer. The citizens of New California State pray for the President to exercise his authority under the Insurrection Act of 1807 to end the tyranny being foisted upon the United States citizens living in California State. This concludes these proceedings. For more information or to donate, please visit newcaliforniaoc.org.